People don't care that I'm going live in this house. I'm gonna tell you right now, the people do not care. Hey y'all, it's day two in a row. Not day two, but day two in a row. We are here, we are present and accounted for. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for being a part. I'm still trying to work on letting y'all come in the room before I start just going in. So I'm gonna let y'all come in the room. As soon as I see a person, then I'm gonna just start talking. Because I think if they came on here, they deserve at least a conversation. If it's just one person. I'm gonna let Lord is one person. Hey, one person. So we're gonna get into it. Hey y'all. I am Coach Nikki. We are here. Day two check in. Day two in a row. Hey, Steph Boo, how you? Um, and I'm super excited. So the challenge, what challenge did I accept? What are we doing? What is happening? So I went to a conference this past weekend called Mantle for the Marketplace, hosted by the Merge Leadership, owned and operated by Apostle Mike Hathaway and Prophetess Danielle Hathaway. And the conference itself was absolutely amazing. It was a 2-day conference, well worth every moment. And so I was able to be a part. One of the speakers that was there, Miss Wanika, the ladypreneur, she gave us a challenge. And the challenge was that in the room, we had to go live one day by the 31st. Right. And so I could have really just took that challenge and said, okay, bet I can do that. And so that's something that comes easy to me. That wasn't a hard challenge. And so for me, I wanted to make it a little more of a challenge versus it just being something that I'm doing because that's what was asked. And so as she was talking and she talked a little bit more, she talked about the importance of going live on TikTok 3 days in a row for 30 minutes or more. So I said, oh, wow, I'm going to take that challenge. Right. So that is the challenge that I took. So this is my second day here on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Riverside. Y'all see me often. So, hey, y'all, to my TikTok people, what's up? This is new. Join, follow. I don't really know what to tell you to do on here. What should I be telling them to do? Give hearts, like, I don't know, go follow me so you can see more content because my goal is to build my space here. But I also learned that you need to take care of the place that you already have. So to my Facebook family, I am forever here. I think this is my landing space. This is the place where I have started. This is the place I started. I have maintained. And no matter how long I'm away, when I come back, people show up. And so those may not know, I am Coach Nikki. I am motivational speaker, author, life coach, certified life business and business coach. Content creator. I guess that's what I'm adding to it. But yeah, I'm here and present. And so we're going to have a little fun today. You can come on in, grab you some popcorn, sit back, lay back. I got a couple of things we're going to talk about. And then I randomly chose 5 businesses to promote. So you heard me say that I'm a certified life coach. I'm a certified business coach. And so in the walk of once you get certifications and you become a guru in spaces and you do this work, you're going to decide where your niche is, right? Like you're going to decide and it's going to fall for you where you are and who you're supposed to be supporting. Where is your lane, right? We talked about lanes actually this weekend at the conference, and like knowing your lane. Y'all have heard me talk about it as well, right? Everybody got a lane. If you're on a highway, your car look different than somebody else's car. Don't get caught looking and staring at somebody else's car because you may miss your exit because you were so mesmerized by the wheels and the flashy of that person's car that you followed them off of their exit and missed yours. So be careful to know that your lane is yours. In this content creating space, in whatever business that you are in, that you're chasing or that you're in, remember, right, that you need to know your lane. So yes, I am a certified business coach, and I have hosted spaces. I've done remote spaces for business owners. I have done remote mailboxes for business owners. I have hosted events for businesses to grow, even pop-up shops, but spaces where people can get poured into in business. What I've realized over time is that I enjoy helping people with business. I do not enjoy being a business coach. It is not the thing that I think that I enjoy, right? but I always have tidbits. I am always giving free advice. Probably if you talk to my family, I don't stop giving free advice. So in business, I just am a believer in giving it so that they can grow. And then keep on going about my business, because I don't want to keep checking on you and kind of hounding you. Where in being a life coach and a parent coach in relationship spaces, like relationship coaching, like I enjoy that. Like I know that it is the space that I'm supposed to sit in. And maybe God will say, you know what, get back on that business thing and do it and do it well. It's just not my season in this moment. But I do enjoy supporting businesses. So I randomly, like super randomly, chose 5 businesses to support tonight. So not support like financially, right? I'm going to support and just talk about them. I'm going to talk about them like super briefly. And then you get to go choose if you want to go visit one of them, or if you want to use their services, or at least you just know now that they exist, right? So that's how we're going to start off tonight. Going to be randomly supporting 5 businesses that I literally went on my story and swiped, which means that they promoted, they said something about their business, or I saw a name of a business owner. Because one of them, she didn't post anything about her business, but I saw her and I decided I would promote her business because she was doing something that I think business owners all should do. So the first business owner is Kevin Starlings. He actually just released a book yesterday, which makes this his 2nd book within the year already. Courage with a K. And then the other book is When Numb Becomes Normal. Kevin Stallings was actually on here last night, so I guess that's why the algorithm just kind of chose him. I said go purchase the book, go support a Black man writing about the things that we don't like to talk about. And so I think that it's a big deal. And I've known Kevin, Jesus, probably more of all of his life than all of mine because I'm the oldest. But we grew up in church together, and just getting to see him go, grow, and chase his dreams is absolutely amazing. He's currently enrolled in school at Virginia Union, majoring in special education. And he is also working at this, I don't know the name of the school, but it's inside of John Marshall for students with intellectual disabilities. I think I'm saying it right. I want to use the right verbiage. I do not want to offend, but I know that's where he is working currently. He just has a passion to chase and help, and I'm very, very proud of him. Also, people think this crazy because I talk about her all the time, but Cara Presley is currently doing Celebration of Life. She has created, well, she does a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to talk about everything she do because it could take up my whole 30 minutes on here. Yeah, but someone be on here for 30 minutes. So if you want to click off, come back, you can do that. I'm going to be right here. So Cara is currently promoting her Celebration of Life videos. It may sound crazy that I would even talk about this, right? But if you go look at her advertisement, my family is one of the families, actually 2 of the families that she's using in the advertisement. So she does these videos for families, for passings, for funerals, for visuals, for wakes. She could also do a celebration of life for a birthday party, right? So you can get it for anything, but she did the video footage that was used at my mom's funeral and my brother's funeral. And when I say celebration of life, again, you can use them at both ends. And so she is promoting a special on that now. Or I think if you have a funeral space or you do things with funerals, she will even come and train you, right, to come and be able to do and use those tools. She's kind of like a Canva expert. So I would say tap into that. Again, her name is Cara Presley, the career cheerleader on probably all platforms. Kevin Starlings is Kevin Starlings on all platforms. The next person is Tanisha Tate. She is currently promoting the Phenomenon Collective, which is a collective of all things training, all things leadership for women. She caters to with a respect to African American women in leadership, training them, giving them new tools and all of the things. So she is actually promoting her collective currently that you can join, be a part of the college of her leadership organization. So that's Tanisha Tate. The next one, I didn't randomly choose her. I actually chose her. Her name is Jasmine Anderson. She actually did my hair. Do you like it? She did a good job. It's my niece. And so you can find her on Instagram at Nicole Styled It, right? It sounds crazy. Her name is Jasmine, but her middle name is Nicole, and I like it for me. So Nicole Styled It on Instagram. She is a braider. She is light-handed, right? She is reasonably priced. She does have a space, but she is also a travel braider if you need her to be. Tell her that her Aunt Nikki sent you, and she might give you a $5 discount or something. I can't promise you. I'm just saying, say my name and see what she do. And if she happen to say something fancy like, okay, because my auntie sent you, whatever. And then the last person on my list is Miss Stephanie Austin. And so I say this, I chose her because she was talking about being off. And so as business owners, I think y'all sometimes we sometimes forget that we deserve a day off. That we have to plan them right, but we need to respect the day off. And so Stephanie Austin, who is the owner of Saturday Morning Cleaning, who also cleans here at this house, right, was off today. She closed the office, and today was her day, and I respected it. Because one of the heavy spaces or arguments I have with some business owners is remembering that self-care is also a part of the business plan. So those are the 5 business owners that we're shouting out today. I just made this up on the fly. If you want your business shouted out on here, on one of my lives, you can inbox me and I will. If you're still on and you want to put how to connect to your business in my live, you can do it right now. Put your business, how they can contact you, and what it is. This is space. I don't know how many people are going to see these lives. I don't know how many people are going to just stalk the page, because just because you don't see comments don't mean they ain't watching, right? So in this space, put your business, what you do, how people can contact you, right? The goal right now, and maybe this is my space of business, is to make space for business owners to chat and chew. Well, you at home, don't you want to do? Chat and chew. Put it in the comments, baby. I don't know who gonna see it. I can't promise you any reach, right? Because some business owners like, well, how many viewers you got before? Baby, I don't know. What I'm telling you right now is the door is open. Will there be one? That's what they said in the church, honey. You can put it in the comments, put your business in the comments, put how they can contact you and what you do, right? And my hope for is that it help and it stretch, right? Even if it doesn't stretch, it teaches you how to promote yourself in all spaces, in all rooms. That's my business tidbit. This is why I don't do business coaching. Because look, I gave y'all something. Now what you choose to do with it, I done gave it to you. It's all up to you. I done showed you, I done shared with you. Right? So again, our 5 businesses that we support that I'm bragging about today. Child, I know, Fantasia, put in the comments what you do. Fantasia Jones, Party Fairies, baby, got the best photo booth for every event. She loves the community. She show up in all spaces. I'm talking about it. You want me to tell you why? Because I'm right here. And she right here. You see how easy that was, right? It didn't cost her nothing for me to say it, and it don't cost me nothing to say it. But I believe it and I'll bet on it. Come on, Stephanie. Events by Nicole. That thing can make anything. Cups. Oh, Lord, she makes so many cups. Mugs. She can make ink pens. She make shot glasses. She make T-shirts. She print bags. Don't do what I do, child. I call at the last minute and she just kind of show up for me. Thank you, Jesus. Right? And guess what? I'm saying them out loud because some of y'all on TikTok, some people I see on Facebook, I see somebody on YouTube. Let's see, who is this right here? Let's see. I can't see who name this is, but Healthy Choice Medical Billing. Evidently, if you need some help with billing services, Healthy Choice Medical Billing, you can reach out to them at hcmbva1@gmail.com. Look at that. Who else? What other businesses we got on here? I'm going to get a businesses a little more moment because I got to do this thing for 30 minutes. And I also don't realize that I talk a lot. Anyway, mind y'all business. My whole family just lifted their head up. Tell them mind their business. Travis Wilkins was on here. He just opened up a group home up in Philadelphia. Baby, the boy is doing things for children that are in transition out of homelessness. Come on, baby, she the best bartender. Sade, baby, and she travels. She not in Virginia, but she'll come up here to bartend your event. And tell her I sent you. She might give you $5 off. Not more than that, though. Sade Turner, baby. She do drinks in a jar. Baby, I just thought I would share. Jasmine, you already met me. I already talked about you. Oh, Jada, you see my hair? I talked about Jasmine on here too. Business owners, if you're in the building, come on in. I'm gonna talk about you. Come on in. Let's talk. Let's talk. Oh yeah, and the Stephanie, the all of the cups, the shirts, and all of the things printed. She's Events by Nicole on Facebook and Instagram. It's something about adding my name into your business that make it amazing. Again, my hair is braided by my niece Jasmine. She's Nicole Styled It on Instagram. Again, tell her that you saw her auntie hair and she may say something to you. Sade Turner again for event planning and bartending. That's my sister. Yes. Oh, hey, Mimi, baby. I couldn't see the name. Okay, so Mimi is for medical billing. Again, Fantasia Jones for Party Fair Productions. Let's see them. I just want the people to be great. This is why I can't do TikTok. You want me to tell me what they want me to do? Get people to do a flash goal. Y'all, if y'all do it, amazing. If y'all don't, it's okay. All right, so that's my business moment. We done it for half of the time. All right, so those who are just joining, you like, Nikki, what you on here doing tonight? All right, so as I've said to y'all for the past 2 days, I was challenged at a conference this weekend, Mantled for the Marketplace, that was hosted by the Merge Leadership, which the face of that business is Apostle Mike Hathaway and Prophetess Danielle Hathaway. And so it was a 2-day conference. It was an amazing conference. The goal was to put entrepreneurs with kingdom, like put them in the same room, or to create a space. Even if you want a business owner, you could have some tidbits and takeaways about doing ministry and doing work in the kingdom. And so I was going to give y'all my notes if it wasn't published anywhere. But I found out that they're editing currently. They're editing the conference as we were speaking. So I won't give y'all all of my tidbits. I'm going to pick 4. I'm going to pick 4 tidbits. I'm going to pick 4 tidbits out of all of the 12 pages that I got. Like legit 12 pages of notes. And then I'm going to kind of get off, right? Unless y'all have something y'all want to talk about, I'll be here again tomorrow. If there's a topic that you guys want to talk about, if there's something you want to hear about, I'm challenging you to put it in the comments. So we'll do the 4 points, and then we'll check in. We'll close out with a check-in. I hope this helps. Y'all ready? All right. So y'all have heard me kind of fangirl. I put a little clip up. I kind of fangirled over Miss Juanika getting on my live yesterday. But she is the ladypreneur. Her goal is really to help women create wealth. And I think they said that she's a 6-figure earner in this space. She created this thing called Clout, which is kind of like your landing page, but she gives you all of the tools and all of the pieces. I don't want to give you a real introduction about her because I came in a little late to the meeting, and so I don't want to be wrong. So that is what I'll do tomorrow. I'll probably give you like a little 1 or 2 liner about every speaker that was there. I mean, and to be honest, out of the 4 speakers on Saturday, yeah, it was 4. Prophetess also prayed that morning. But out of the 4 speakers, I didn't know any of them, like at all, right? 2 of them also go to the church, but I didn't know any of them, right? And so one of the benefits I thought that was that I could receive without the expectation of what they were going to offer me, but be open to everything that they were going to offer, if that makes sense. And so one of the things that I think that I will start with. So Miss Juanika was the first speaker. The tidbit that she took, and this is for business owners, right? This is one of the tidbits that she said is listen to your audience, right? So whether it be in content, whether it be in hosting, whether it be in bartending, whether it be doing hair, right? Listen to your audience. And what I like that she said after that is, if you don't have an audience, go find somebody doing what you're doing and engage in their space. She didn't say nothing about trying to take their people, but create some engagement in the space, right? So if you see somebody doing what you're doing and you can get on their live or get in their comments and comment to the people to kind of like get some feedback about what they're doing, engage and show your expertise in a space, right? But you have to find your audience, right? And then once you find them, you have to listen to what they're saying, right? You don't have to change everything because of what they said, but be willing to hear them in conversation. So that was one thing for you from Miss Juanita. I don't want to give y'all everything. I got so much, right? Like I kind of want to give it, but I also really want y'all to go watch it. If they get ready to give it to y'all, then I need y'all to go get it, right? Because we paid for the conference. I don't know. Well, people paid for the conference because I also was blessed with the conference. That's why the other part of it was that I got all of these Jews and all of these things, right? For being in a room. So I wanted to make sure I took all of the pieces, right, that were offered in this space. Hey, Leek, put your business on here. We did a business happy hour at the beginning. I just made that up, y'all. We did a business happy hour at the beginning. Please put your business up. All of your businesses, put them on there. She's a doula and all of the things, put them right on there. So I thought that was a good tidbit. I don't want to give it to y'all. If they end up charging for it, then I probably will give y'all what I got, only because I'm a believer that somebody blessed me, so why not bless y'all? But if it's free, I want y'all to go listen. I want you to get you a notebook. I want you to go in with all of the notes and take it in there and make it applicable. And so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Like they challenged me with a thing, and I'm now offering it back. I think this is my way of giving back. I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, so the first point that I would say I took away, the first point that I'm offering tonight is to listen to your audience, right? Right. And then if you don't have the audience, connect to others by checking the comments, by understanding what other people who are in your lane, what they're doing. So then you find out what works. The consumer gonna tell you what they want. You just gotta be willing to listen, right? And then once you hear them, be able to pivot, because it may not be what you already doing. It may not be the thing that you think you're versed in. Then go get the skills and the tools so that you can be better for the consumer that you want. All right, so that's my first one. That's from Miss Juanita, the ladypreneur. I think on all platforms, that's what she is. Oh, this still pages of hers. I done flipped the page, think I was going to the next person. Oh, yes. So, Leak, on Instagram, you can go to @NextLevelDessertBar and Deeply Rooted Doula Services. This back to the happy hour, because I told her she could put it on in there. So, y'all go check her out on Instagram @NextLevelDessertBar, because she do the desserts and they good. Or both ends, because y'all go check this one out too. Deeply Rooted Doula Services. Y'all go over there and go follow her. Right, go follow her. Leak, we promoted Sade Turner event planning and bartending. Mimi is doing Health Choice medical billing. Fantasia Jones, Party Fairy Productions. Stephanie Events by Nicole on Facebook and Instagram, and did my hair. Nicole styled it on Instagram. Jasmine Anderson. Kevin Stallings, we talked about him. He did 2 books. Yeah, he released 2 books. Courage with a K and When Numb Becomes Normal. Go check him out. Kevin Stallings, I think, on all platforms. Cara Presley, which I think you guys already know. She is right now promoting a celebration of life deal for videos. And don't think of it just as funeral. She can do those same videos for the birthday party. Tanisha Tate, the Phenomenon Collective, and believe it or not, he just said hey to me, but we also talked about Travis Wilkins, who is currently right now, his nonprofit just been promoted, and he is now building this home for homeless youth. If you want to know more, please reach out to him, because he's going to give you the information, and he needs a little help, so y'all reach on out and talk to him. So what we've been doing, for those who are just joining, hey, y'all, welcome. So again, I was challenged by a conference I went to this weekend. Mantle for the Marketplace, baby, the way I just almost forgot that. Mantle for the Marketplace. The challenge was to go live one time before the 31st of this month. And those who know me know that I go live all the time, so that was not a huge enough challenge. So I challenged myself. And so now the challenge for me is to go live 3 days in a row for 30 minutes or more. And so what we started out with is we did kind of like a business happy hour. And that may be the goal for tomorrow. A business happy hour. And now we're giving tidbits for business, things that I took away from the conference. But the conference is going to be virtual for people to have. So I won't go all the way into it because I'd rather you go get it for yourself. So the first one was about, go back to your notes, Nikki. The first one was about your audience, listening to your audience. And if you don't have an audience, then go listen to somebody else's audience who's in your same lane. Comment, hear, listen, take some pieces, comment in some spaces, right? And kind of cultivate your expertise in a space where some experts may be. All right. And listen to the feedback. It may not be what you're already offering, right? Find what works for you and then pivot, right? All right. So the next speaker was Jamal Miller. Again, these are people I had never heard of before. Some people may be like, oh, I know him. He's amazing. I didn't. And I was excited to hear from him. That man, he was just, first of all, he had 95 slides. He told us, he said, look, I mean, you can try to take notes, but sometimes you just need to be present. I did take some notes, but I'm super excited about getting the slides, right? But I was able to sit, be still, and be poured into as he spoke. And so his story a little bit, I told you I was going to do bios tomorrow. Not bios, but like a little tidbit. But he started out, he went from food stamps to 7 figures. And I think the midst of maybe 3 or 4, no, maybe 7 years. I might have missed it. That's why I need to wait to go look it up. But he went from food stamps to 7 figures over a period of time that wasn't longer than 10 years. But it took work, dedication, effort, and the ability to do. So one note, one tidbit I took away from him. Oh, Lord, I didn't want to, I don't know if I necessarily say I learned this, but I got all of these, like, let me see. I'll say this, but I feel like I've said it before, so I don't necessarily know. But what I wrote down on here is God has given each of us a territory. And I think that matters because I think sometimes you feel like you can't do what you're doing because somebody else doing that too. And I think y'all mistaken because God has given us all a territory, right? Like that we're supposed to cover with our work, that people are called to us. I'm not going, look, I got my knotless braids. My niece did my hair in less than 3 hours, right? I'm probably not going to sit in the African shop and get no Senegalese. That's going to take 7 hours. God has given all of us a territory, right? There's a people waiting for you to do what you do, right? That there's a space that is just for you, right? But you got to be willing and ready to manage it, right? I'm not speaking like he spoke. I'm telling you, he didn't say this, what I'm saying. This is what I'm giving to y'all right now. But God has given each of us a territory. So the way I promoted all of those businesses at the beginning, if somebody else got on here and was doing the exact same thing, I would promote them too, right? Because the idea is everybody gonna need somebody. Somebody's price range ain't gonna be the same. Somebody's taste buds ain't gonna be the same. Somebody not gonna like the way you decorated. Somebody not gonna like the way you talk, right? So that may not be your space. Be okay with the no's because the yeses will soon come. Well, that's good. That's good, Nikki. High five to me, right? Be okay with the no's because the yes will soon come, right? Because you were all given some territory. And that's not even for again, even those who are not business owners, there's a territory that is also yours. Baby, I need you to want the 9 to 5 at the bank because who gonna catch the checks? Who gonna catch the checks if you ain't there? I need you to be at the bank. I need the grant writers, the people who read the grants, to be in the office reading the grants. Because who gonna approve the grant that I need to open a business? I need the 9 to 5 people to work the 9 to 5, the 8 to 4s, the 7 to 3. I need y'all to be there. But they too were also given a territory. Every bank, if you're a bank worker, Bank of America may not be your territory. Capital One Virtual may be your territory. Again, he has given each of us a territory. That was good. That was the one thing. Let me tell you, but Jamal Miller had, I just told you, he had 95 slides. And he went through them, honey. And look, this when you know the material, baby. When the thing went off, he was still on it, right? But if I had to give you one tidbit, again, I'm giving y'all one tidbit because Pastor said that they're editing it right now. So I can't give you too much because I want you to go see it for yourself. All right. The next speaker was Dr. Faith Wakoma. I don't want to mess up that baby name, but I think that's what it was. Dr. Faith Wakoma. Most people know her. She is known for her prophetic words and spaces, but she is also like known for being a coach and doing all. She does some amazing things. Again, I'm gonna tell y'all about all these people tomorrow. I'm gonna give y'all like 3-minute things. I'm gonna find 3 sentences or something about them because I didn't know about them, and I think you should know about them. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a point from her. Oh, this was good. This was good for me because I'm a coach, right? And so I like that she talked about your virtue, like helping with your virtue, what your virtue is, like the thing that you own, the thing that's inside, the thing that you have. And that your virtue is your experience and your pain, right? And so people, like when I talk about like why I coach and how do I coach and what makes me an effective coach, I'm talking about me. I can't talk about no other coaches. As coaching has become a fad. That's my belief, and I'm saying I'm sticking to it. I almost wanted to stop being a coach. I just want to be Nikki. I only want to be Coach Nikki, right? Because coaching has become a fad, right? Like everybody, it's about everybody a coach, right? And so but when she talked about sharing your virtue in your spaces of coaching, right? And the difference in being a mentor and being a coach, right? And so mentoring is a thing that we probably be doing out here for free. It's the pouring. It's I'm giving you all of this stuff because I need you to have this information, right? And then coaching is I'm getting you from an A to Z. Like I'm trying to get you here with these things. Like, and so the coaching style that I use is motivational interviewing, right? So I'm not only getting you from A to Z, but you telling me what your A is. Okay. And I may help you challenge your A to make sure you really believe that's A, and then we're going to B, right? But we're going to be at your pace because I can't do it. You gotta be. This is your life. You gotta be in the game to do the work. So it was really good to hear the importance of your virtue, where I already know that the way that I coach is through my experiences, right? And realizing that my experiences helps you heal, so then I too can be healed. And so it's a give or take in my coaching spaces. I don't know how other people coach, but that so it was good to hear her speak on that. She spoke on so many other things, Lord. I think I got like 3 pages from her because she really broke down from revelation to revenue. That was her theme. I give you a little bit of that, from revelation to revenue. So how you had this epiphany of a thing, the inside of a thing, and how do you get that to be the financially your space. It was good. It was real good. It was real good to me. As a matter of fact, I think she the one I got like 6 pages from her. And not only did she do all of that, she also ministered on the floor in the prophetic to those who wanted to get it, who are willing to receive it. That thing was good. She was good. But again, I didn't know who she was before. Now, mind you, the person beside me, she knew exactly who it was super excited. It was all of the things. I'm gonna get a little bit about me too. Y'all ready? I was so in awe. I don't know who this is gonna help or who somebody probably not gonna let me talk at their church ever again. But when you hear somebody like operates in the prophetic, you like really, I don't know how y'all get, I don't know if y'all run from the altar or y'all want to run to the altar. So a part of me was like, do I really go up to, I'm gonna go. So I went on ahead and walked my way up there. And I was so focused. I was so focused on, you can leave it on. I was so focused on her like ministering on the floor because I'm so used to working the altar, like praying and interceding. So I'm just kind of like watching that somebody had to go tell me to get in line. So I went to go get in the line, but I also was so focused on wow, like I was in wow, and then I forgot that I was interceding for myself. I don't know how many of y'all go to that altar waiting for the people to do it for you, but if you just go ahead and do some of that work, you can actually pray for yourself. But I was in the space, kind of oblivious in the space, that she came, like she got to the person like right beside me because she kind of like went on the line. That somebody, God will mess you up. So I'm waiting for her to come, like waiting to receive, right? The guy said somebody else from behind me. She never even came to me. Almost missed the word, baby. Focus on the wrong thing. That's good. Stop getting up there and listening to other people's stuff. Be ready to receive your own stuff. Me talking to myself. All right, so Dr. Faith was the third person. Whew. Now the last person, baby, we didn't even know. We weren't really ready for her. I'm gonna tell you why, because we had took a little break. But Bernetta Green, she came and talked about the importance or the benefit of independent living facilities. If you've never heard of it, if you have no idea of what that is, it's literally, and I'm gonna just give y'all this tidbit, and then y'all gotta go find her, because if you want the information, go find her. But she shows people how to open up and start their own independent living facility. And the way she talked, baby, it sounds like I can go do it tomorrow. And she says it's almost just that simple, but she has a 90-day program that will, she has a 90-day program that you can join. And her guarantee is that you can have a house by the end of the 90 days, up and running with beds filled. And my sister, who works in a capacity where she knows the need, just said that they are vital and necessary. So Bernetta Green, if you're looking, if you want to know more, my advice to you is go get there. And it's money to be made. Not that you're not just going to be providing a service for others, but there's a money market to be made in that lane, especially for veterans, children aging out of foster care, and returning citizens. There's other people too, but those are the top three right now that she said for sure you can. And then this is a tidbit I got that I'm gonna give y'all. And if y'all make any money, I need at least 10%. But is that that you do not have to own the house that you set up. I feel like we've all thought that, right? Like you have to own the home. Nope. You have to have a landlord or property manager willing to allow you to set this up in their home. So you can rent the property. You can do it in your own home, like a home that you own, but you also can do it in a rental property. I just helped make somebody a millionaire, or at least 1,000 there. And you can't be no millionaire for real until you know how to manage the 1,000. Just helping you be great. So those are the four tidbits I'm gonna give y'all tonight. The first one was, let me see. The first one was, let me see. Listen to your audience. Listen to your audience and the people who you are trying to serve. If you do not have an audience, if you like, Nikki, I just started this, I don't know this, then go find somebody that's in your lane doing what you do. What I also heard was, if you go looking in the lane and ain't nobody doing what you're doing, you probably shouldn't be doing it because it don't work. That was good to me, right? So go and listen to your audience. Ask them what it is that they want. right? Listen to them. And if you say, Nikki, I don't have no audience, go find somebody doing what you do, join, and then start to engage in their audience, right? They already got the audience. They there with them. Go talk, share some of your expertise, get some feedback, right? The next thing was God has given each of us a territory. Just because four of y'all doing the same thing don't mean that that you taking people from anybody else. It means that you have your own territory. There is a space that was created just for you. And we need you in your own territory. Again, this isn't just about entrepreneurs. Teachers, hey, we need you in your own territory. We need you in the space. To the people, to the bank tellers, we need you in your space, right? So we need you, but you need to know where your territory is so that you can manage that territory, right? Your virtue is your experience and your pain, right? So your good things, your amazing things, but there's something about that pain that is virtue that you also can give, right? And the last one is you don't have to you don't have to own that home. You can rent it and it can make you some money. Those are my 4 tidbits from Mantled for the Marketplace. Y'all like, Nikki, what are you talking about? I went to a conference this weekend, Mantled for the Marketplace. It was absolutely amazing. And I was challenged to do these lives that I'm doing. So I'm also promoting them. And look, and baby, I'm just giving y'all the information, and the people are confirming that what I am saying is to be true. I gave y'all the 4 things. If you go ahead and get a house and rent it out and and you make $3, I'm gonna give you my cash app, and then I'm gonna have to give it back to Vernetta Green because that's where I learned it from. Right? I thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna check in real fast. I ain't gonna do no long check-in. I'm gonna do something super quick. So if you've never been a part of the check-in, you may have to see another one to know all the things to do. Right? But the check-in is from 1 to 5. 1 being I'm present. That's all I have to offer. 5 being this is the most amazing moment. So the check-in is about moments, not about the day. I don't care what happened this morning. I don't care what you're going to do at 12. I'm talking about right now at 9:51 Eastern Standard Time. Where are you? Again, 1 is that I'm present. That's all I have. I ask you to put it in the comments. 5 being this is the most amazing moment. I'm checking in at a 4. I'm good. I'm grateful. I am thankful for this moment with you guys. I did my part. I was here for 30 minutes, actually more. And I'm proud of me. This is the 2nd day in a row, so I'm proud. So I ask you to put it in the comments, right? Because you should, right? This isn't about like me knowing your business or you telling somebody else how you feel. It's about you being accountable to your capacity. This is just a capacity check. What can you handle? What can you do? What more can you take? What do you need to let go of, right? Because once you check your capacity, then you know what to do next, right? I'm Coach Nikki. This is the check-in. Peace, right? Make sure y'all pay attention out there. Paying attention don't cost you nothing. But if you don't, it could cost you everything. Peace.